we go. Probably only going to be on for a couple hours. We'll see. See how things go. Alright. Going as an omniraptor again. And let's see if I can remember. What I did for my setup here. That one. Make sure this is correct. Yep, that is. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. Now we can see. Now it looks like we're starting out in the swamp again. One of my favorite areas. Water up here, and then we will get on the search for some food. So how's everybody doing? South here. I'm remembering the layout of this area correctly. I should be able to get some food down this way. Sound effects. The rain sound effects in this game are definitely a little bit much. Going the right direction to where there is some AI around so I can get some food. I need to go this way. When I play in the swamp, this is kind of my base area I like to play in. A while back I actually had met up with a group of people and played here. It was actually quite fun. Mainly just lived off of AI, but there's a couple of Carnos that came around and also a Croc. Unfortunately, I didn't get large enough to actually get into any fights, but let's see if there's anything around. Definitely be a good little spot to grow as long as I can find some food. With this rain, I can't hear anything other than the rain. Might not bode too well for us here. But we'll see what happens. Is the game audio okay, or is it a little bit too loud? So far finding everything. Usually this area is pretty good about spawning in AI to hunt, but apparently not today. It's going to make it a little hard to survive. Let's actually head north and see if I have any better luck finding anything. Actually kind of surprised that this area is dead considering there's 110 people on right now. Also, I got plans to do another live stream tomorrow. I'll be doing some gameplay of Phasmophobia. They're doing bringing a new event into the game. Kind of an anniversary build, so plan on getting on and streaming that a little bit. Oh. That was almost bad. That could have been really bad. see if I actually get hurt from that. Nice, okay. Yeah, I definitely lucked out. Should have broke my leg. Where is everybody and everything at? Some desperate need for some food. I may end up doing multiple lives this stream if I can't find food. I may end up starving to death. Now that storm's gone, things are kind of starting to come to life. I can hear the birds. So maybe might be able to find me something to eat. I really hope so. Every time I leave the swamp, I always have a hell of a time getting out. I'm always worried when I get in the water like this, have a croc come up and snatch me. Let's actually stop for a second, take a drink. Sounds like a Carno off in the distance. Still a young one that could end badly for me if I run into him. Oh, these stupid trees. Sketchy. Oh, there's no murder logs around, so that's good. Alright, let's head up this way. If I remember correctly, this will take me to the center area of the map where players like to hang out, so maybe I can run into some people and hopefully find some AI to eat. Definitely didn't get a very good spawn location this time around. Oh, yep, I can hear baby crocs around. That's not good. Where there's babies, there's usually bigger ones. But you know what? That could be a source of food. You know what? Let's go see if we can find him and get something to eat. Might be a fun venture. Oh, come on. Call out again. I just want to be your friend. Let's see if I can sniff him out, maybe. Actually, I think we're just going to continue heading up this way where it's a little bit easier and I know where there's definitely a possibility of AI. I can get some food. I really need to eat. We'll just trot along here for a minute. Oh, there we go. Here in the piggy. Oh. Must be close. Oh, yeah, it's definitely getting dark. Keep that on then. Can't tell. Almost sounds like he might be up that way, but I don't think I can get up there. Let's go see if there's a way around to get up around there. If I find him, I'll be in business. Aha, here we go. Here we go. I have to really be careful with this though, because it will charge me and kill me with me already being injured because I'm starving. It's a good possibility I will die. Hopefully not, but we'll see. I just gotta find him first. Usually when I'm smaller like this, I usually like to just go for the deer, but there's no deer around. There's a pig, so beggars can't be choosers. Definitely do not want to starve. Down this way a little bit, it sounds like. Oh, where is he? Where are you, Mr. Piggy? Keep making your noise so I can find you and kill you and eat you. Once I find him, I can get on it, pounce him and get a good bleed pounce, and that'll help. I think he might actually be up here. Let's not run. I'm definitely not seeing him. Oh, we're red. If we don't find this guy soon, we're going to die. We'll have to respawn. Hopefully, that does happen and we do respawn. I'll be able to be put in a better location where I can actually find food fairly easy rather than, you know, having to run forever. But we'll see. There's always the possibility that it'll spawn me back in the swamp too, so. This pig is definitely being elusive. I'm hearing other things around. Maybe I can just find a body to munch off real quick. No such luck. Let's. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Excuse me. Sounds like there's some dillos nearby too. That's not good. Yeah, I don't know that I'm actually going to survive this. I think I may end up dying and having to respawn. I cannot seem to find it. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully this time around we'll actually be able to survive. Alright. Well, we didn't get spawned into the swamp, so that's a plus. Just not quite sure where we are. We'll see what happens. This might be a better area though, as far as like possible food. So fingers crossed. What time is it? Oh yeah, so it's just barely starting to get dark. I'll have to keep the night vision on for a while then. Alright, let's find an area where we can secure some food, some water, and then we can grow and then venture out and maybe find some other creatures to fight. Possibly find some more raptors to run around with. Okay, here we go. Now, just gotta keep an eye on the trees for Herrera's. There's a body up here, but it definitely could be a trap. I've had that happen to me before. It's actually kind of funny, the one time that I played in the swamp with a group of people before I actually... yeah, that sounds like Herrera. So, let's get away from the trees. Yeah, that's good. That sounds like a few of them, actually. Ooh, that's nerve-wracking. There's all sorts of crap around me right now. Let's see if we can get this food. Oh, that's actually let's see. Oh, it's just trees, okay. But let's see if we can find this food. It's up here. Oh. Oh no, I might not be able to get up to it. Which tells me that it's probably definitely the Herreras that got it. Which is not good. Because they can climb, I can't, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there. Hell, may have probably gonna have to go look for food elsewhere. Honestly, probably a good idea anyway, because if that Herrera is, or those Herreras, I should say, it sounded like there's more than one, are big, I'll take, or even big, a little bit bigger than me. All it'll take is them to jump on me once, and it'll be done. Have to restart again. So let's see. Believe this may be the way to the Central Lake area. No, it's not. Ah, over here it is though. I know where I'm at, I think. Let's run around, see if we got anything else coming up. As far as food wise. Nada. Okay, there's something else around me, so I'm gonna save my stamina just in case. And there's a possibility that it was just AI, but never know in this game. Let's see if I can get a light on their footprints, maybe. Let's get some food. Oh, I might be able to actually get to those a body over here. Useful, useful. Let's go see. Oh. I think that's the same two body. I definitely think that those are Herreras. Crapola. Let's see where we go. That sounds like a Carnal from a very far distance. Not quite big enough to tango with one of those yet. Sounds like there might be a galley up here as well. Are they down here? No, that's more towards the beach area. We don't want the beach. I'm gonna go up this way more. Definitely found one of the more populated areas of the server, though. That could be beneficial, or it could be a death sentence. But with it being more populated area, more chances for food. Oh, hey, look at that. I'm hearing a raptor. That could be 100% beneficial. But I am also playing on officials, so that could definitely be problematic as well. In the last video I did of this, I'd found those other two raptors, and we were trying to find that other one that kept broadcasting to us, and it turned out that one was actually working with the Carnos, and I ended up getting killed. And I haven't heard that raptor. I have heard Carnos though, and I'm hearing Dillos. So this could be potentially problematic, but I also may be able to scavenge some food. I'm surprised with all these things around. I'm not finding any sign of bodies. But I believe if I head up this way, there's definitely some AI up in this direction that I can hunt. At least be able to get myself something. Hopefully that'd be ideal. But well, there's another baby raptor. I think I'm going to try and avoid broadcasting, even though I know there's that other raptor around, just because this area seems very populated and I don't want to end up calling something to me that I can't outrun or can't fight. All I'm trying to do is secure some food, and it's turning out to be quite difficult again. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I just heard a deer. Let's put that out there and Let's see if I can get a response from those other raptors. I think there's at least 2 of them. There is at least 2 of them. One's bigger, one's a baby like myself. Oh, what's that? Let's go this way. Let's see. We got anything popping up in the local? No. Oh, yep, let's not continue going that way. Don't feel like walking off a cliff. As much fun as it would be. I'm definitely not seeing anything. Let's try calling out to these guys again and see what happens. I think that might be an AI up here. I really hope it is. I need some food. Like ASAP. I might be able to get myself a vantage point to be able to look around and see. Oh, that was borderline scary. I thought I was about to fall. That would have been bad. That would have really sucked. Rares, Dillos, Raptors. I need some food. I would say maybe if I run into those raptors, I would take them out, but there's one mechanic about this game with raptors that I didn't know about until I met up with that group in the swamp that I was telling you guys about. So I ended up being in the swamp, and there was a body, so I went up to it to eat, and what happened was it was a bait, like I was telling you guys about how like the Herreras like to do, because they'll climb up in the trees and then bait any other carnivores in, and it jumped on me and got me, killed me, and then when I ended up running into that group that I was playing with, we went back to that same area, and where my body was, I was starting to get hungry, so, and those guys hadn't gone out to hunt yet, so there was no other food around, and I noticed there was a body laying underneath the tree, so I was like, oh, I'll just go eat that. I can't say for 100% certainty whether or not it was my dead body or not, but it was another raptor, and when you eat another raptor without a certain perk, I'm not sure what perk it is, or mutation, you end up kind of going a little, you get muscle spasms and you just randomly start biting. So if you're by your pack members, you can randomly bite them, and if you do it enough, obviously it'll kill them. But it's not good for the raptors. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. So I learned that lesson the hard way. So if you're playing as a raptor, do not eat other raptors. It can turn bad. Let's regain some of the stamina here. Hearing all this stuff around, I'm amazed that I haven't run across any corpses. Because there's a bunch of carnivores. Excuse me. And I would really like some food right about now. I'm yellow, so I can still survive as long as I can find me something to eat. Matter of fact, I just heard something running. Let's see, where is it at? Kind of sounded like that might have been a deer too, but I'm not hearing any deer call outs, which is a little concerning. All sorts of stuff going off around me though. I just don't know what they all are or where they are. They sound pretty close though, so if I do find something, I gotta be careful, because any of those other predators, if they're hungry, they'll come smell it out, and that'll be the end of me. Again. It's kind of sounding like I'm getting closer and closer to these guys the more and more I move. It's a little scary. Especially considering those are, I think, what's broadcasting now is Ceratos, and that last one might have been Stego. Not 100% sure. Not quite well versed of all the sounds that all the dinos make. I know the Dillos, I know the Carnos, and I know the Raptors. Everything else I don't. I think what I think is Herrera's is correct, but I could be wrong. So. Come on, we need some food. Give me a deer or something. I need to eat. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I found a corpse. I found a corpse. Let's go eat some food. As long as it's where I can get to it, I'll be happy. A little bit of lag there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Let's go this way then. there's something close up this way, I think. Come on. There we go. Okay. Might be in business. As long as I didn't just get myself stuck. I may have just gotten myself stuck. Crap. Of course, right as I'm on the brink of finding food. Is it up under this bridge, maybe? Is that where it's hiding? Or is it on top of it? It's water that's not necessarily a good sign, but you know what? We need the food, so let's eat. Okay, I definitely agree that fall definitely would have been bad. It would have been no fun. Definitely would have killed, for sure. Alright, now we're sitting a little bit better. Got some food. Got some water. Now we may go find a bush to hide in for a minute, and then venture off and see if we can figure out where exactly everybody's at. I know they're close, I just don't know where exactly they are. Let's see. Let's go back across. It looks like there's some more foliage up here that I can go hide in for a minute. Actually get my health back up. Which should definitely be good. I think this bush is going to be good enough. Let's take a seat here. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things going off around me. Get some stam. Let's see. Growth rate increased by 89.94%. Blood regen increase 80.99%. Well, don't necessarily need the blood gain regen right now, but the growth rate's definitely a must. Actually, let's see what time it is. So I can actually probably click that off. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep it on. Keeps the game a little bit brighter. Definitely think there's a good chance that I may be able to survive now, though. I found some food, found a more populated area, so I could probably find some other raptors, and we can work together and hopefully hunt some things down. And still to this day, for as long as I've had this game, I have yet to actually get into a fight with somebody else. It's kind of crazy. Never actually had to hunt. Most of my gameplay's been spent living off of AI, and I'm like, kind of tired of it. I want to get some action and actually battle with some other players and see what I'm able to do, see if I'm actually able to take on some of the bigger creatures. me being still fairly new to it, I don't know how well it'll work, but at least it'd be fun to try. And it would be better dying in a fight rather than, oh, I just starved to death. Because that gets old after a minute for sure. But well, I'm gonna make my way back down and get some more of that food as long as it's still there. Hopefully, it should be more than likely. Those dillos sound like they're getting really close. Oh! And that is the Herrera. Perfect booby trap. Alright. Round 3, I guess. Oh, man. I definitely was not expecting that. That scared the crap out of me. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that was one of the Herreras. They like to hide out in the trees, and that's the basic principle of them is they're ambush hunters, and their way of killing their prey is they'll hide up somewhere high because they've got the ability to climb and then jump on their prey. The crazy part is they can take down some pretty big animals by doing that. I've never tried playing as one yet, but probably should though. I think that'd be fun. Be a different one. I definitely think I need to change it up a little bit. I always play the Raptor because I love it, but there's a bunch of different options as to what you can play as, so yeah, I'll change it up. If we die again, I'll change it up. Maybe go to Herrera or something else. Maybe I'll even go to a herbivore and try and grow a stego or something. Or a trike. That'd be a fun one. That's definitely a long process to full growth, though. Takes, from what I understand, like 12 hours or something like that. It's about the same with the Deinosuchus, the croc, which is, I'm like, that'd be fun, but that's a long time. At least the raptors, I can grow them pretty quick as long as I can manage to stay alive. But so far, today, we have not had luck with that. Finally get some food, and then I end up getting killed by something and didn't even see it coming. Stupid treetop assassins. Definitely seems like they put me in another fairly decently populated area, though, so maybe we can make something happen. Make a home here and survive, I guess. Well, at least try to. The only problem is no decent water, because I can't drink that. We'll see. don't need any water just yet. Crapola, we're heading back into the swamp. The swamp's dead. We don't want to go back to the swamp. Makes me wonder if they've got like some sort of algorithm on where they spawn the AI and crap, because if an area is dead, it seems like AI doesn't spawn. Let's get moving. We'll head back north and see if we can find our way back up to that area. If I do find my way back up to that area, I'm staying away from that bridge. I'm not sure if that thing jumped off the bridge or if it jumped out of a tree. I don't think there was any trees. I wasn't really paying attention. But that's exactly what the problem was. I wasn't paying attention, so it ended up getting me killed. You want to head this direction. I found out about another game that's a lot like this. It's called Echoes of Extinction. It's still in development, hasn't been released yet, but I've seen quite a bit of stuff on it. That one looks pretty good. That one will be interesting because it's same basic mechanics, but it seems like you've got the ability to play as humans as well as dinos, and from what I understand from the videos that I've seen and the things that I've read on it, instead of wandering around more or less aimlessly like you do on this game, you end up finding territory, and you actually have to fight to keep your territory and stuff like that. So we'll see how that plays out once that game comes out and I'm able to get it. I think it'll be a pretty fun one. Definitely be a good one to do some gameplay content on, for sure. Also got a bunch of other games that I've wanted to put content up on. One is Run 8. It's a train simulator, but that one is fairly new, so I'm still kind of learning it. But once I'm able to figure it out, I'll probably post some videos or maybe do a live stream of that one too. Kind of show you guys what it's like to work a yard for the railroad. Definitely sounds like there's some baby crocs around this time. That could be beneficial. Maybe I can move off of them for a minute out here in the swamp, but that's only if they come up on land to where I can actually attack them. If they don't come up on land, there's no chance. And you know what? I seem to have lost the landmark that I had. Oh no, it's still right in front of me. Okay, I'm still going the right direction. Let's see, I think... I'm kind of curious. Let's get in here and see if we can... No, for a fact, that's a baby croc. If we hang out by the water, we could bait it out and kill it, get some food. There's always that possibility. No, that's actually the last place we want to be. We need to stay on land. Their domain is in the water, mine is on land. If I can bait them up here, I've got more of a chance of fighting it. Oh, nope, that's a big one. Okay, yeah, so this area is a no-go. It's time to get out of here. Big croc is a no-go for this guy. That'll kill me instantly. Baby I probably could have taken, but the big one? No chance. It's actually a little bit scary swimming through this water knowing that it's around too. Let's get out of the swamp. Yeah, I can still hear you guys. I know you're there. But I do not want to mess with you. So just leave me alone. I'm not in the mood to deal with any baby crocs, or even big crocs at that. That don't sound like fun. Sounds like there's a bunch of them around though, which means I gotta really be careful. Taking a lot of chances going through this water. A little bit too many. But I think that sound that I keep hearing is AI. I'm kind of hoping it is, because then I can get some food. Let's see. Get out of this tall grass. Nope, not back into more water. Okay, I guess we're going back into the water. Just want to get onto dry land. Oh, yeah, there's a croc close by. Stay out of deep water. Definitely need to get out of the swamp. Oh, these stupid trees. I say stay out of deep water, and what do? I run right into the deep water. Smart. Oh well. I'm almost to the shoreline. It actually sounds like I'm getting closer to that AI too. which I believe that's what that is. I'm really hoping that's what that is, because I need some grub. Oh, sure, I get out of the water and now it's quiet. Because that's going to make finding you easy. Here's something. Here's some stuff's up this way, maybe. Oh, wait. I think that was some stuffs that I don't want to mess with, because I think that was a packy. If that was a packy, that's not good. Those things are beasts. They can seriously mess you up. I really need to stop wasting all my stamina. I should probably sit down and rest for a minute to get it back, but that's alright. I think what we're going to do, though, is we're probably going to call this here soon. Hopefully secure me some food so I can survive and get back on and continue playing. Maybe I'll just upload a video as a continuation of this live stream with this raptor. That is if I can manage to survive. If I don't manage to survive, then I might upload a video of another game, or possibly choose a different dino to play as. We'll see. Kind of funny, I say, oh, I should probably conserve my stamina, and I'm just running around like crazy. Actually, you know what, let's take a rest in this bush for a minute, see if we can regain some of it back. Yeah, so definitely try and secure some food, get a full belly, and then once we do that, I'll probably call it for the night. But definitely plan on tuning in tomorrow for a live stream of Phasmo. I'm not sure what time I'm going to be starting it, but definitely tune in. Excuse me. Alright, got a decent stamina pool now. As long as we don't run, just kind of walk around, it'll continue to regain on the move. But let's go see if we can find some food real quick. What? Why am I hearing a car? I'm not even close to the water. Are you deciding to venture off and go to a different pond? Not have a river to run through? That can definitely be very dangerous for them. Because they're stronger in the water, because not a lot of creatures can manage to take them on in the water. I also have other games that are similar to this one as well. Played Animalia Survival, which is that one's actually not bad. And then Day of Dragons, that's another really good one. That one's fun. If you guys want to see any content of that, just let me know and I'll upload some videos of that. Day of Dragons, I usually play PvE, so probably won't do too much content on that one, just because it's very repetitive. And can get old really quick. But it is a fun game. I've also got Wolf Quest as well. That game's decent. It's very short-lived though, so I don't know if I'd do any content on that one. Maybe. It just depends on what you guys want to see. You just have to let me know. I can say for almost 100% certainty I will probably do some Run 8 gameplay once I'm able to figure out the quirks of that game and figure out how to set it up and get a good setup for it to actually stream it and make it good content. Because there's a lot of different things that you can do in that game. You can go across the main line and just do an A to B, or you can run local trains out of certain yards and do switching moves off of that, or the part that I want to do is the yard switching, building outbound trains and sending those out, because that's something that I actually know a little bit about. I have experience working the railroad, and yard switching is what I know the most about it, so because that's what I do. And I could see that getting a little repetitive too, but it's also definitely fun, and there's actually a lot of stuff that I could talk to you guys about on that, because like I said, I'm fairly knowledgeable about it. I've been working for the railroad for like almost 4 years now, so once I can figure out how to set that up and figure out how to get the yards switched on it and all that good jazz, I'll definitely be posting some content for that. I don't know if that'll be live streams. If I decide to do any like mainline running, that'll probably be a live stream versus the switching. Switching I'll probably just upload videos of, because I don't know that anybody would want to sit and watch me for however long I decide to do it, just switching up a yard. So, but that is one game I do plan on making some content on. I've also somewhat thought about doing Star Citizen. That's another game that I own, but that one I'm not so sure about because I don't know how to keep that interesting to keep the gameplay content going, considering I'm a solo player on it, and my biggest things on that are cargo hauling and mining right now until they bring in more content. Until they add more content into the game. So that one, I may eventually end up doing it, but we'll see where it goes and how things go as far as development and all that good jazz. And see if maybe I can find got ourselves some food. I don't know if it's any good. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so well, that's good. Get ourselves a full belly real quick. Oh, hey look, we found another raptor. Oh, I forgot about that. That probably would have been the smarter option. I don't know if I actually joined with this group or anything. But that's alright. So I was just trying to get some food secured, get my raptor a full belly, and I was going to call it. And we've done that, so I think I'm just going to go find a bush to hide in and hop off for the night. It definitely sounds like there's some bigger creatures around. Whoa, yep, that's a Ceratosaurus. Let's get out of here. I need a high spot. Preferably a high spot where he can't get to. That's no bueno. Just a second. That's definitely a little nerve-wracking with him being right down there. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thanks for joining in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when I'm coming on again, and you can see any other videos I make. But I had fun, even though it was definitely a struggle. But I will catch you guys next time, and enjoy the rest of your night.